We've seen low clouds and fog. We're still dealing with them along the coast. We're getting a shot of Long Beach this evening. So if you find yourself by the coast, we are dealing again with low clouds and fog in the forecast. As we head to the basin, dealing with low cloud cover there, starting to span to some of our inland valleys. And other than that, we're dealing with clearer conditions, but we've got another few things on our hands. We actually have a few thunderstorm cells. So with that, we've seen a little bit of cloud cover roll into some of our inland spots like the high desert. And on top of that, a red flag warning. So lots to talk about. First, I want to draw your attention to the fog that's sitting all up and down the coast, spanning into the basin, spanning to some of your inland valleys. But again, for the most part, inland spots are clear tonight, even though we are seeing again a few thunderstorm cells. Do want to mention that red flag warning in effect through 11 o'clock tonight. We've seen dry lightning all day, and we're still dealing with some lightning and a few thunderstorm cells as well. Take a look just to the east and to the north of Fraser Park. More in Bakersfield now, but earlier this evening it was over the 5 in the Grapevine. We are looking at several thunderstorm cells, lightning and thunder, and this chance could potentially persist through tomorrow. So we're eyeing that. We're also eyeing a cooler forecast. We were below average today. We're going to continue to stay below average as we head to tomorrow. Average for downtown is about 82 degrees over the next 24 hours. A very similar forecast in the basin. Low cloud cover and a mix of clouds and sun by the afternoon hours. Low pressure continuing to dominate over the weekend. With that, we may see a chance of an isolated mountain thunderstorm. That chance continuing through tomorrow. A cooler weekend on tap, and we're also dealing with increased cloud cover over the weekend as well. Mostly cloudy conditions along the coast and even in the basin by the time we hit Sunday, with a major warm up in store next week. We'll show you what you can expect in your 5-day forecast coming up in just a little bit. Back to you.
All right, Ev.
Exactly.
It's wild between the weather and the satellite.
There's so much going on. Yeah, and it's the first day of fall. And again, we're talking about thunder. We're talking about lightning, warm temperatures, cool temperatures, and yes, the satellite. So everything coming down all at once. You'll see right here a little bit of cloud cover, a mid to high level cloud cover, and you'll see low cloud cover off there in the distance. Low pressure bringing in again those thunderstorms. We're also dealing with again that cool down as we head to the weekend. A little more cloud cover as well. We're still under that red flag warning, and that's in effect through about 11 o'clock tonight. There's a chance it could be extended because we are still looking at, well, lightning and thunder. Dry lightning especially a concern in the way of fire danger. So that's something we're going to be eyeing. We're still eyeing some severe weather again just north of Santa Clarita. Earlier today we did see some thunder and lightning in the area. At this point, it's moved to the north. Fraser Park saw some of it. Now it's starting to move just west of Fraser Park into the north as well into Bakersfield this evening. Other than that, we're still dealing with moisture that's not quite making its way down to the ground in most spots, even though some of these thunderstorm cells were associated with not only lightning and thunder, but rain as well. You'll see temperatures this evening into the 60s, 65 in downtown, 66 in Alhambra, 65 in Commerce. Over to Montebello, you're at 66 degrees this evening. Checking in with parts of the IE, you're into the 60s and the 70s, and finally getting a look at Orange County this evening. We're into the 60s, 65 Westminster, 66 in Santa Ana. So by tomorrow, we're cooling it down into the 70s, 71 in Santa Monica, Palmdale 91, Woodland Hills only getting up to 87 degrees, and we're expecting, well, even cooler conditions as we head to the second part of the weekend. So we'll have that in your 5-day forecast in just a minute. Do want to show you Futurecast. It's set for 9:30 tomorrow morning, and we're looking at fog and cloud cover. So pretty gloomy start to the day. Looks like we'll see a little more sunshine by the afternoon hours, and then by the late afternoon to the evening hours, we are expecting a return of that marine layer. It's going to be pretty thick, and it looks like Sunday we could stay pretty socked in along the coast and possibly in the basin as well. The valleys in the Inland Empire dealing with a bit of cloud cover and much cooler conditions by Sunday. Inland spots only getting up to 78 degrees, but by the time we hit Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we're already back up into the triple digits. A huge jump in temperatures as we head into next week. Other than that, the basin in Orange County expecting cloud cover, mostly cloudy by Sunday, low cloud cover by Monday, much warmer and much sunnier by the time we hit Tuesday and Wednesday. Back to you.
All right.
Lots going on, and with our weather here in Southern California, we're going to break it all down for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Yeah, that's a good thing, but that's not really that surprising. You were saying that it would have that effect.
Exactly. I mean, farmers generally do that regardless. Usually when we have a freeze, they have the wind turbines going because it mixes the air, it brings the warm air
Keeps it warmer.
again.
So now they get it for free.
So yeah, why not? We can change the whole climate like that.
kind of cool out there right now.
Yes, it's
us,
cool
yeah.
out there, and it's going to continue to get cooler over the next couple of days. And then a major, I mean major warm up in store for next week. So we've got lots to talk about. First of all, it's the first day of fall, so happy first day of fall.
Yes.
Thank you.
And to ring in the first day of fall, you're going to see, take a look at this shot. Cloud cover, thunderstorms. I know
that's
it looks
pretty.
sort of ominous out there a little bit. Very pretty, but you'll see, yeah, take a look at the cloud cover up there. Almost looks like a painting. So we're looking at mid-level cloud cover and low cloud cover as well along the coast, and we're going to continue to see that all weekend long. We've been dealing with thunderstorms as well, so that's certainly a factor in our forecast. And, well, that chance lasting through tomorrow, that red flag warning lasting through 11 o'clock tonight. We could potentially see dry lightning. We did see it earlier today. We even saw a few thunderstorm cells produce some rain as well, along with lightning and thunder earlier this evening, and downbursts as well. Very windy conditions produced from, again, some of these thunderstorm cells. So you'll see right here on radar, we are dealing with plenty of moisture. Not all of it is making its way down toward the ground, but we are certainly dealing with cloud cover. And take a look at all of the lightning strikes. Again, certainly out of our forecast area now, but earlier it was over the Grapevine spanning into Fraser Park. Not the case at this point. Again, everything's starting to move west of our forecast area, but we're not ruling out the chance of maybe a thunderstorm as we head into tomorrow, mainly for the mountains. Temperatures this evening, pretty mild. We're into the 60s, 65 Hacienda Heights, 66 in Covina. As we head over to Riverside, you're at 69 degrees. And finally, checking in with Westminster, you're at 65. Earlier today downtown, you got up to 79. Average is 82, so you were a few degrees below average, and you're staying below average for tomorrow. Even cooler by Sunday, believe it or not. Some of your inland spots only getting up into the upper 70s by Sunday, a little warmer and sunnier by Monday. And take a look at this huge jump in temperatures by Tuesday, by Wednesday, 98, 102 degrees. So we're talking maybe even a 20+ degree warm up in some spots. Back to you.
Wow.